There is only 42 games left in Major League Baseball's regular season, and both the AL East with the Yankees and the AL West with the Houston Astros are pretty much already wrapped up. Those two teams already have their divisions on lock for the postseason. And as it comes down to the wire, the Astros and the Yankees, they're fighting for the number 1 seed. And there's one thing about the Houston Astros ball club above everything else that separates them from every other team. Can you guess what it is? Would one of your guesses be a high-powered offense powered by Yordan Alvarez, Jose Altuve, Trey Mancini, Kyle Tucker? Would it be they're very deep in one of the best rotations in the league with Justin Verlander, Framber Valdez, Luis Garcia, Christian Javier, Jose Urquidy, and eventually when he comes back, Lance McCullers? Both of those would be pretty good answers, but neither one of those would be the correct answer. The Houston Astros bullpen, of all things, would you expect to separate them from every other team in Major League Baseball? I don't think many people, including myself, saw this coming, but it's true. The Houston Astros have the best bullpen in all of baseball, and it's really not even close. They are pretty much top 1, 2, or 3 in every statistical category that you can rank. They by far have the best ERA in the league with a 2.68. The team that next comes closest to them is the New York Yankees with a 3.01. No other team even scratches the surface of a 2 ERA at the moment. They're third best in the league when it comes to whip. If y'all don't know what whip is, it's basically walks, hits, plus innings pitched. They have a 1.11. They rank first in the league when it comes to giving up home runs. They've only given up 23 this year. The next two closest teams are the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees with 25 home runs given up. And yeah, that's right, I said the Detroit Tigers. And they have the third least amount of walks given up with only 128. Now, is it fair to say that they continue on this run and keep these numbers the way that they are? I think it would be fair to say that. With only 42 games left in the year, they've shown basically all year long that they're the best in the league. When you look inside that bullpen, it's kind of nutty to see 4 guys with a sub 2.6 ERA. And we can start off with the highest to the lowest. Brian Abreu, 2.56 ERA. Seth Martinez, a 1.99 ERA. Rafael Montero with a 1.59 ERA. Rounded off with Ryan Stanek, who has a ridiculous 1.18 ERA. And this isn't even mentioning some of the guys that have sub 3.5 ERAs in the bullpen. Phil Maton, Brandon Bielak, Ryan Presley. The list keeps going. If this bullpen continues to be as stellar as it has been all year long, I don't know if there's anybody in the league that's going to be able to beat the Astros, at least in the AL, on the way to the World Series this year. Because if the Astros have the lead late in the game, there's a very good chance, almost a 99% chance, that they're going to close that game out. What the Astros have lacked in years past was not a good bullpen, but a timely bullpen. A bullpen that can keep its composure when the game is tight, whenever they need you to close it out. Not even mentioning the amount of pitching depth that they lacked last year in the bullpen. This year, it's just been different for Houston in their bullpen. They're the best bullpen in baseball, and it's very hard to beat them when they come in the game to close it out. And you combine this with their stellar and deep starting rotation and their very good offensively sound team, it spells doom for most teams in the playoffs. I've always said, in order to win a championship in baseball, you need a good offense, a great rotation, and a stellar bullpen. And we've seen this come to fruition in years past. Last year was a good example. The Astros, best offense in baseball, an okay starting rotation, and an okay bullpen. And the Braves, they beat them. The Braves had a good starting rotation and a very good bullpen. We saw this in 2019 when the Astros versus the Nationals. Game 7, Astros have a lead, 2-1, top 6, Greinke gets pulled, bullpen comes in and blows a game. They had a good pen that year, but they couldn't keep their composure when it got really tight. It's going to be very fun if you're an Astros fan here in the playoffs through the AL, because you almost have a free ticket to the World Series at this point in the season. Guys, would love to know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Do you think that the Astros have the best bullpen in baseball? Do you think that this will be the reason that the Astros go back to another World Series, or one of the main key reasons on why they go back to the World Series? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to Solo Thought Sports and getting me to 2K subs, because it's insane how fast the channel is actually growing. We were at 1K a little over 3 weeks ago, and now we just hit 2K. So like I said, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And one more thing before I go, I just started channel memberships. I have a 3-tier system on there that you can go and check out. Tier 1 MLB starter starts at $2 a month. With Tier 1, you get access to exclusive emojis and badges. Anytime I'm streaming, you can go in my chat and people can see you are a member and you have access to exclusive emojis. Then you have Tier 2, World Series Champion. With this tier, you get early access to new videos before anybody else does, member shoutouts at the end of every video, and photo and status updates on videos, my personal life, everything in between. And this is only for $4 a month. And finally, Tier 3, Hall of Fame / GOAT status. At only $7 a month, you can connect with me on social media, get a follow back on any platform of your choosing, and you can ask me anything, and you get custom videos for you, exclusively you, and other members of that tier. If anyone is interested in that, link in the description down below. It'll take you right to it. Other than that, thank you all so much for the love and support on the channel and all the videos. Don't forget to like the video if you are new and subscribe to the channel if you're liking what you see, because I have a lot more videos like this on my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios, mi amigos.
Hey, thank you for rocking out tonight. You could be anywhere in the world. You right here. I got my special guest, Tyler Lee, man.
Yeah, we bringing this all from the Keystone State.
Chilling on the Empire State until we run the entire state.